would like to okay, our speaker for today is a wonderful person. Okay, before I share you their name, okay, his name, okay, he is the founder of Money and Life, as well as ICF ACC credential, as well as a certified professional coach and licensed financial planner. So let us welcome Coach Yong Chui, the speaker for tonight. Right, the mic is yours, Mr. Yong.
Hello everyone. Good night, everyone. So nice to be here. Okay. Let me share a video, a compilation of all what I have done in the past 15 years, and then later I will start the sharing. Okay. So also can wait for a few people to come in. Okay. So wait.
When do you want to take the photo? Kill.
Oh yeah.
After this, it's fine.
After this,
Before. Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
Can see?
Connecting to the cloud.
Wait for a moment. I think we are
Okay,
waiting.
can
Yes.
Okay, can.
what a wonderful video from Coach Yong. That's a very wonderful self-introduction, that's what I think. So now let me invite everyone to actually turn on their webcam so that we can take a group photo, and then we'll allow Coach Yong to do his sharing, shall we? Kenneth, would you want to do the delicacy of taking screenshot, or do you want me to do it?
And I can do.
Okay, thank you
All
very
right.
much, Kenneth.
Hey, everyone ready? 1, 2, cheers. All right.
Okay. Now, for those that if your camera not working or line issue, right, it is really advised that it's just okay to really stay as you are so that you can enjoy the sharing from Coach Yong. Right. So Kenneth, we are done with the take photo, right? Photo session, right? If yes, shall I invite Coach Yong to give his sharing. Thank you very much.
Yep,
The
all good.
floor is all yours, Coach Yong.
Okay. Wait. Okay. Okay, you all can see the screen?
Yes,
Yes.
you can see.
Okay. Thank you, Dr. Mike. And then thank you, Coach Lu, my mentor, and MACC community, and of course, this organizing community, and you as a host. Thank you, everyone, for registrations present for this sharing. Okay, it's really my honor to be here. Okay, so of course, because you're here, so I wish to share my book. Okay, authored by me, Financial Stress Management. Wait, let me share the link. Yeah. Wait, Okay, actually you all can download from the link, Financial Stress Management in English and Mandarin. And another book is about the science of getting rich. It's more than 100 years of the book, no more copyright. So you can download and you read by yourself. Okay, so let's begin. So for today, I want to share one thing that I learned recently. Okay, it's about questioning. Okay, if you notice that recently I share a quote about the power of questioning. I learned from one expert, the godfather of the venture capital in US, Steve. He said the power of questioning. Okay, question is very powerful. Instead of giving direction, giving the instructions, question is more powerful because it opens more possibility. Okay, and foster the empowerment and ownership. Okay, no matter for our staff, for our kids, you also can apply the same concept. And also for today's sharing, since I was accept these invitations, I have been asking for 1 or 2 months about what kind of content that I want to share to this very vibrant and very experienced expert community. Okay, how can I add value to them? I keep on asking. And for these particular sections also came in 2 days ago. That's why I plugged in. Okay. Now, another case study that I want to share with you is this Inamori Kazuo. He's one of the most influential entrepreneur in Japan. People even call him or title him the saint of management. He also do the same thing, questioning. Okay, one of his, because he came from a very technical semiconductor engineering background, he managed to form a 2 company, top 500 in the world, 2 company from the technical background. Okay, starting from Kyocera, and then second is KDDI. He also managed to restore the Japan airline, which is bankrupt. He able to restore and listed again within 2 years only. Okay, and he always asks one question to himself, same as I keep on asking myself. Okay, what is right for humankind? It's the same as in a corporate. We always ask, what is the right thing? Do the right thing. Okay, so that is the same thing. That's why he make him no matter what kind of options, making decisions, directions, all this, he always asks the same question to himself. That's why it makes him very successful. Always go for the right thing. Okay. And then another story that I want to share is he already established a very successful semiconductor, which is the top 500 in the world, never having any losses in the history. Prosera. Okay. And after that, he know that the Japan government want to open up the telecommunications sector. So he want to involve because why? He want to bring down the international call because the fee is very expensive, like many years ago, 10, 20 years ago, the international call is very expensive. So he want to involve. But this is the area that he's not familiar with. Even everyone object him, his partner, investor, board, everyone object. So he had been keep on asking himself, even he really want to do it. Okay. And he keep on asking himself for 6 months every day. Am I just want to show off my talents to build another successful company? Or I really have the intentions to take care of the benefit of all Japanese people in Japan, bring down the international call. He keep on asking. So that is the clarity that he gained, clearer and clearer, until after 6 months, he made the decision. He's the only one to go for it. Everyone object. He still insist to go for it until become one of the top 500 companies in the world. Okay, everyone here are coach. You know how powerful the question is. If you can, in using the same powerful questions, ask yourself, not only in the coaching, you ask your coachee or whoever that you coach, but you also can ask yourself, okay, to get more clarity, to get more clearer pictures or directions. I believe every one of you can be more success than this Inamori Kazuo. Okay, because you are trained. Because Inamori not a professional coach. Okay, he just use a simple question. But every one of you well equipped with powerful questioning. So I believe that you can get a better prospect, enlightenment, even the idea. Okay, so that is the first thing I want to share. Now I come to the second part. Now, can every one of you share with me what financial freedom means to you? You can choose to unmute yourself or you can type in the chat box. What financial freedom means to you? You can type in the chat box or you can unmute yourself or share verbally, it's fine. Okay, yeah, debt free, yeah. Peace of mind on comfortable lifestyle, yeah. Any others? Don't have to work anymore, cannot.
Fat hope scanner.
KCD no need to work for living, ability to giving back. Wow, very powerful. Okay, do what I want to do, worry free. Oh, okay. Money work for me. Yeah. Okay, cool. Very interesting. Now, I wish to share from a technical perspective, okay, from financial perspective. When we talk about financial freedom or independence, actually it means you have sufficient passive income to cover your daily or monthly expenses. Example, if you roughly every month you spend nearly 5,000, then you have an investment vehicle. Example, rental, a house, shop lot, or any kind of investment, stock, bonds, or even anything, a very conservative investment or business give you a dividends, which can cover your monthly expenses. To a certain extent, you are financial free. Okay? And when we talk about passive income, it means without extra effort come from you. Even you're on vacation, even while you're sleeping, even you are fall asleep, or maybe you didn't go to office, the income still continue come in. That is what we call as a passive income, not active. Okay, passive income. Okay, let's say if you have 1 million capital, you put into an investment, give you a 6% per month, then that is what you have 5,000 passive income per month, and your capital still remain intact. And there are a number of conservative investment like SSBN, Merdeka bonds, REITs, retail bonds, and even EPF. You still can continue putting in without taking out after 55 or 60. You still can enjoy the benefit, okay, the dividend. Now, my question to you is, what is your ideal amount to spend per month? Okay, everyone different. You no need to answer me, but at least this is the question open for you to think. Okay, roughly estimate what is the number. And of course, here I won't make it very complex with the inflations, because 5,000 now, 10, 15 years down the road, it might not reference to your spending anymore because things become more and more expensive. Okay, so that is the first things. Now, how you earn your income? Any segment is fine, no matter you under the employment, the left E, or the bottom left self-employed S, or the right, okay, the passive. Actually, you need to grow your passive income in order to financial free. If not, you have to work for your whole life. Okay, you need to continue work. That is active income. So how to get your active income? Doesn't matter which segment you are in. Actually, you must develop your passive income. Can be in the form of business or investment. Okay, example, you are self-employed. Sorry, if you are employment, you can continue accumulate your investment maybe in the property or stock. And when the size of the investment big enough to cover your expenses, and that is the moment you can tender your resignations. Or you still can continue work, but with a more relaxed mode, because I just work for fun, taking out my time. That is the reality. Mindset, mentally, all different. And for the business also, the passive means the company have its system run by itself without much interfere or much care from you. Like you are the chairman, okay, like you are the shareholder. Okay, the one who manages the company is the executive, not you. Okay, it must be a system run by itself, automatic. Okay, without your care. Then only we call it a passive. Okay, investment also the same. Okay, we must develop our passive income. Now, maybe you say, wow, 1 million, find 2 million is very hard. Now, I give you one example. Jeremy and Winnie, okay, they're able to compound their wealth only 10 years. Okay, they get about 2 million using 10 years. Actually, start with Jeremy when was in the vacations. Actually, you can reach them through the blog. You can search their name. You can find them. You even can chit-chat with them. Okay. One day in the vacation, he thinking that, is there any way? That time he's still single, Jeremy. And he thinking that, is there any way that I can continue vacation all the time? No need to work. Then he figure out, he come out the plan. Sell the house, stay, rental a room or house near the working place so that he can walk to the working place or even cycle to the working place. And then later he met Winnie. And both of them share the same opinion. And they downgrade their lifestyle. Okay? How they able to make them? They downgrade their lifestyle to a very minimum so that the maximum of their income or salary, about 70%. Can you imagine? So you can see how minimum the lifestyle is. A lot of time you don't need to compare with other people. You know better. Quality, simple life that you want. Comfortable life that you want. You know better. No need to compare with other people. Okay? He downsized his lifestyle, surrender all the possessions, all the ownership, everything, make it a very minimum for 10 years only. Utilize all the discount, voucher, even buy the thing, cook at home, all this. That's why he can invest maximum 70% of their income to index fund, means investment unit trust. And he take advantage on some tax saving. And in 2012, he shared in the blog that he have about 2 million. Okay, early he invests in index fund. Then after that, in 2024, his net worth already reached 4 million. And he invests majority in US stock, international stock. Okay, so that is a good example. Okay, you must working hard to know your number, 1 or 2 million. Okay, that is very important and is possible. Okay, now it's your choice whether you're able to commit 10% of your salary. Let's say your salary is 5,000, of course, very minimum like here. Okay, just an example. If you can commit 10% of your salary into investment, give you 10% return, you need about 28 years plus in order to get 1 million net worth. Of course, if you can commit 30%, it becomes 18 years. Okay, quite fair, right? The number is matched with the Jeremy case. They around 70%. That's why they use about 10 plus years. Okay. So another question I want to ask you is, how much percentage of salary or income you willing to set aside for you to grow towards 1 million net worth? Then you put into the investment, even the fixed deposit. Let's say this 1 million you put into the fixed deposit, let's say 3.5%, okay, is about 35,000. 35,000 is about 1 month you can enjoy nearly 3,000 per month, which is okay for majority Malaysians. Not in a big city, okay? Slightly from a little bit from the city. 3,000+ considered quite affordable. Okay, in the fixed deposit. Okay, so that's why that is the concept. Doable. Okay. Now for financial freedom, so far okay until now? Can okay, cool. Then let me jump to the financial planning. Actually, why? Because today I'm going to share the difference between financial planning and financial coaching. What is the difference? I'm asking for many times. Until I get a clearer picture, later I'll share with you. Actually, financial planning is about taking charge, managing your finance in order to have a financial well-being. Okay, it's a very complex process because with proper planning, now it's quite similar for our professional coaching, SMART goal, the professional coaching. We always think about goal-driven coaching. Okay, goals-driven coaching style. Okay, it's almost the same, but this one is about planning ahead. You must, with proper planning, it's like GPS. You know which one is the shorter without toll. Okay, or skip the busy path. Okay, skip the toll, skip the whatever you can set. Okay, so that is with the proper planning. Now you must know what is your destination, what you want, and what is your current location. You need GPS or you use the China Beidou. Only can identify your coordinate. Then there are so many paths, shorter one, longer one, or maybe in investment we call it conservative one, high risk taker, okay, or maybe moderate. Okay, how are you going to save towards it? Okay, so that is very important. Okay, so then one step by another, moving towards the goal. That's why financial planning process, it should be reviewed on a yearly basis. And the relationship is one whole year, one whole life. If they trust you, every year you will review. And there's a lot of uncertainty factor. Inflation, salary, extra new kids, marriage, divorce, demise of the family members, all this you must take into the calculations. And the bonus, job loss, all this you must factor, or accident, all this you count it in. That's why the relationship is for whole life. Now, anyone watch the Alice in the Wonderland? The movie?
Long time ago.
Long time ago, huh? Okay, cool. Still remember that Alice followed the rabbit, fall into the hole?
Yeah.
Okay. And then he asked, can you tell me, I want to go up. Okay, can you tell me where am I? Then the cat responds that, then you must tell me where you want to go. Then Alice said, I don't care where. I just want to go up. Okay, then the cat responds, It doesn't matter which way you go. So in conclusions, you must know your destination well. Okay, if you're not sure where your destinations, your current locations is not important. Okay, we must know where are you. Only you know where you want to head over. Then we can calculate shorter path, longer path, GPS. It will lead you to. Okay, so that is about the goal. You must know. Okay, now you can see that this is the financial roadmap. What you want to achieve. First house, education for your kids, retirement. You must know the number well. And at what age. Even you must know what time you want to leave the world. We also need to quantify. Average in Malaysia, 76, 78, 77. Average. Okay? But in the retirement planning, normally we'll put 5 years extra. If not, you will worry until you die. Okay? When you reach 80, you still not die, but your money running out already. Okay? That's why we always put extra in the planning calculation. Okay? And you must know your current position, how to enhance it, optimize your cash flow, investment. Okay? And you must understand, transfer the risk to insurance. And for Muslim friends, we always talk about risk sharing. Okay, transfer to the insurance, takaful. And if you have one house above, you have few assets and more, and have the family members, then you need to plan about estate planning. Okay, now this is the financial roadmap in the calculations. So maybe, wait, let me share in Excel file. Okay, okay, you all can see the screen, right? So actually, this is what we call as a financial plan. We really have a so-called Excel file, or even now more advanced, is in a form of, we call it Pen Plus. So traditionally, we use Excel file. So we need to key in all the informations that you have, even assess your risk profile, whether you are a risk taker. And also, we also need to assess your cash flow, very technical. Your cash flow, okay, percentage, where is the passive, active, where the money spent, all these things. And also where your asset, the percentage, liquid or not. Okay, that is a lot of things. Okay, we study healthy or not, too much debt or what. All these things we need to analyze. Then we give advice to the customer. Okay, even the debt management, how many debt that you have, car, house. How about insurance? Some people have more insurance. Then we need to study the summary of each insurance so that we know whether they are undercover, overcover, or totally no coverage. Okay, the spouse, children's, okay, the risk management, and then what is the investment that you have, whether it's too focused on regional or what, stock, high purchase, houses, education for your kids, how many kids that you have. I have 3, so this one you can see. Actually, this is my personal financial plan, but it's about 15 years ago. Okay, and the retirement, where is your EPF number? Or mistakenly disclose my number. Okay, so but it's okay, this is 15 years ago. So you put in the EPF, insurance, protections, all these things. Okay, and then we put it here, then you generate the graph. And we will revise it because not enough. So that's why it becomes the graph that I show you in the presentation slide. Okay, and this must be reviewed on a yearly basis because there are so many uncertainty changing factors. So that's why the relationship is for whole life, if the customer trusts you. Okay, so that is a brief understanding about the financial planning. Okay, now let me continue by relate it to coaching. Wait. Okay, now I have been I think nearly 200 financial comment, analysis, articles since 2011. So if you're interested, you can always go to my blog to go, but most of it are in Mandarin. You can translate it. Okay, I've been contribute a lot of articles to different media, magazine, journal, etc. Okay, you can get all the articles from there. Okay. okay, from my blog, or even you can go individual to each of them. You search my name, you get my advice, suggestions, analysis, how I adjust their financial. Okay. Now, what is the difference between advisory coaching? Okay. Actually, they can work hand in hand. Okay. Planning, advisory more technical, coaching more high level in more on process. Okay, more client driven. Okay. Of course, planning, we need to analyze their financial position so that we can give advice, but still the client make the decision. Okay. And the coaching got one extra. It's called eliminating self-limiting belief. Okay, not the standard one, the one that we study in the class. We also have the self-limiting belief in money. Okay, so the objective for planner is to analyze, draw a financial plan, roadmap, follow, grow together with the customer. Of course, we provide option 1, option 2, option 3. Let the customer choose what kind of option they want. Can you adjust your cash flow? Which one you want to cut? Customer make the decision. But we will tell them that your cash flow is too much. You need to adjust. So this is where we advise them. And they are the one who make the decision and commit. For coach, we also talk about SMART goal. Okay, but a lot of time we using a questioning to identify the value, the purpose, and invoke the awareness, and of course, identify the self-limiting belief in money. Okay, not necessarily in money, but also other than money. Okay, the conversation style a little bit different because advisor is analysis first. Okay, just now I show you the financial plan. That is the complex one. It can be a single purpose. Let's say investment. Let's say retirement. Let's say education. Okay, or they want a complete one like the one I shared with you. Okay, and for coaching is about I think you all know better. Ask, listen, reflect, and empower. And the scope. Okay, the main difference are self-limiting belief. Okay, and coaching, you also must have a little bit background on finance if you want to focus on financial related topic. Okay. Then how about the regulations? Now, coaching and planning have its own educations association. Okay, same. Okay, let's say for planning, we have APPAN, we have MFBC. Okay, in coaching, we have ICF, IAC, even the school, coaching school. In planning, also, we have coaching, we have education school, also training provider. Now, for planning, we have one extra, it's called regulator. We have the fiduciary duty to the public, to the bank, negara, and security, because this is a highly regulated industry. So you need to have license. On top of educations, you need to get license from Bank Negara and Security Commission. Then only you can call yourself financial planner or financial advisor. You cannot simply call yourself. Insurance agent cannot call themselves financial planner. Investment unit trust consultant, they cannot call themselves financial planner. Okay, because they are only single advisory. For us as a financial planner, we get the license from the regulator. We need to compliant. We need to follow. We need to go through a lot of underwriting. Make sure that we qualify. Education background, not bankrupt, not cheating, not distrust, everything, ethic problem. Same like professional. Okay, currently, now for planning, we are very much focused on the client needs. We need to analyze. Okay, and there are about, as per Bank Negara, we have about 1,000. When I start in 2010, there are only about 500, 600 licensed financial planner. I'm one of them. Now it's grown to 1,619. Okay, so that is the licensed financial planner on top of educations. So for coaching, this is the number that I get from ICF, MACC, and even I get it from IAC. Okay, so for coaching, it's a client lead agenda. Okay, it's a client driven. Okay, of course, both also ask for commitment and confidentiality. Need to comply in the code ethic. Okay, now planning advisory is for whole life. It will be reviewed on the yearly or semi-annual basis. That's why the relationship we can, for preparing a plan, we charge few thousand. And every year, we will review with them because there are some change. Maybe they change their goal also. Okay, we need to reanalyze again and reprint the report out again. Okay, and then coaching is more on incident based or ad hoc based or the request based. Okay, a little bit different. Okay, now for financial planner, we can utilize a single tools or complex tools or comprehensive holistic planning. For coach, we can use a simple tools. Actually, both also can use a similar tools, but planner they know better because they have a very complex tool to quantify the number because number really matter. Okay, compared to coach. Okay, and then which one to choose depends what you want. If you want technical experience, license, then planner. Okay, the number, the roadmap, the drawing, the calculations, what I need, what is my current situations. But for coach, it's more on mindset, accountability. If the customer facing some problem to commit, then maybe coach is needed. Okay, to identify what is the roadblock. Okay, and one thing that I want to bring for you here is called independence. Now, for financial planner, when we call it independence, means that we represent customer. We don't represent company. Means what? If I'm the one of the insurance company, I'm the agent, I represent the company. I not represent the customer. I cannot promote other company product. But if I call myself independence, means that I can source over all the insurance product. I find the best suitable product for my customer because I represent my customer. I don't represent company. If I'm the agent, I'm unit trust consultant, I represent my company. I only can promote my company product and solutions. So that is the big difference. So both of them must work side by side. Okay. And then that is the journey. Depends what you want. Okay. If you want a precise number, the plan, then you need the advice. Okay. Advisor, the planner. But if you just want to get clarity, value, identify the roadblock, then coach is needed. Or maybe you already come out the plan, but you always have discipline, have difficulty to commit or to take actions. Financial planner also don't know what to do. Okay, only can force them. Okay, hey, this one you already commit, you sign for me, but you didn't commit. Why? They give a lot of excuse, blah, 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 blah. We also don't know what to do. Okay, but this is where the coach will come in. What is the roadblock? Why you cannot commit? Is there anything hidden behind? We don't know. So that is coaching. So actually both can work together. Okay, now this is a glance of the comparisons. I take some time to complete it. Now, the first idea that you look at the similarity, because I also compare the professional coaching, casual coaching, financial coaching, and financial advisory, which is planning. Okay, now what in between? The similarity for these three is SMART goal. SMART goal and commitment plus responsibility, all the same. Okay, now what about casual coaching? Is there any similarity with the planner? Yes, problem solving. Casual coaching is about problem solving. It's the same as a financial planner. You have debt issue, you have money issue, you have retirement issue, then we can help you settle. We give you advice. But coaching, it will guide you. Identify what hidden behind. Okay. Now, what is the difference between financial advisor planning and the financial coaching? Financial coaching is more focused on empowerment, questioning. But one of the big difference is self-limiting belief in money. It's different from self-limiting belief in professional coaching. A little bit different. Both can combine together during the coaching. Okay, and financial is about analyze, plan. Okay, so far can follow?
I think there's no response from the floor. You are free to continue, Coach Yo.
You must utilize the chat box to communicate with me. If not, I will fall asleep. Can I? Okay, cool. Okay, yeah, I saw. Okay, I saw response. Now I enter another part is called psychology about money. Okay. Also, I will touch a little bit self-limiting belief. Okay. Now, everything is about energy. Okay. So, it's also including the money. Okay. Now, let me share a story. I want every one of you reflect. When the Mr. Rich asks questions, the first thought come out within 20 seconds is you. Okay. So you reflect yourself. Okay. If you are same with the Mr. Poor mindset or thinking, I hope that you change it after today sharing. Number one day, Mr. Poor go and visit Mr. Rich to ask about how to become rich. Okay, and then this Mr. Rich look from the top until bottom, and he said, "You look poor." Mr. Poor say, "No, I'm not poor. I'm just not rich." Okay, ego, right? I'm not poor. I just not rich. Okay, so after he understand his intention to come, then this Mr. Rich asked Mr. Poor, "What do you think on money?" Mr. Poor said, "Money is not important. To me, family is far more important. We have a strong family bonds in our family members. We take care of each other. Okay, money is not important. Whatever I have is enough for me to survive." Okay, then this Mr. Rich said, "Okay, yeah, I know that you say family is important. Now, if one of your family members say that you are not important, will you angry?" Then Mr. Poor said, "Of course. I'm part of the family member and you say I'm not important. I sure will angry." And Mr. Rich asked, "Will you leave the family members?" "Yeah, if you don't appreciate me, you treat me as not important. Sure, I will leave the family. Because you ignore me, you make me angry. You say I'm not important to the family." So it's the same thing. If you say money is not important, it will not stay with you. So are you keep on saying money is not important? Actually, everything is important. Just priority you need to set. Okay? Everything is about energy. Money, the same. If you keep on saying bad words, negative words on money, it will not stay with you because he don't like negative things. Same energy. Okay? Now, the second question is asked. What is your perceptions on money? Okay, when I ask this one, you also reflect yourself. Mr. Poor said, "Money is the root of all evil. Money will corrupt a person and it's hard to earn a lot of money. Have to sacrifice a lot in order to get more money." Then this Mr. Rich shoot him. Your subconscious or conscious is rejecting the money out of your life because all these are negative perceptions about money. You are rejecting the money out of your life. That's why you cannot become rich. So you must change it. Money is neutral. Depends how you use it. Okay? Now, the third question. What do you think about rich people? Okay? And this Mr. Poor respond, "The rich are not kind, not happy, earn money through illegal way." Then this Mr. Rich shoot him back again. "That's why you are not part of them. That's why you cannot become one of them. Because you're jealous, because you're not happy with them, you hate them. That's why you cannot become one of them." Okay? So, if you want to change, okay, you must change all your perceptions, all the negative perceptions, all the bad words. Okay? Money is not enough. My money is still in printing. My money is still under the sun until not yet dry, still in the wet, still in printing. They need to put under the sun, everything. All the negative words about money, drop, abandon it, throw it away. Okay? You should start to practice something like, I'm unlimited, having money is fun, don't say stressful. Okay, you must change it. Like NLP, you keep on, change it to a more positive, and it will change your life too. Okay, my money grow very fast, I'm attracting money now, I'm blessed with money, unlimited supply of money. Okay, all these things, all the positive words. Okay, so that is the psychology about the money. Okay, we all get all the. Now there are some people, I give you one example. I share one story with you. There is a research from Taiwan. So now you are driving a car and you reach the red light, you stop and you look at the left. So there is a very luxury condo beside you. Okay, got a lot of maid taking care, doing the housekeeping, doing the planting, all these things, got swimming pool, got very luxury, few car, very luxury. Okay, now these questions, what do you think about this house owner? So this question being given to two group of people. Okay, the rich people and the poor people. Both of them respond differently. Okay, so what is the perception? Let's say you see, so poor people, poor mindset people, they always thinking that, wow, so big house, very tired to take care. Okay, very tired to maintain this kind of cost. Wow, all these things, sure earn the thing from a very negative, for illegal business, all these things. That is the poor people mentality. Okay, because they envy, they hate. Okay, and the second one, the rich people, they always have this very positive mindset. They say, wow, this guy very rich, sure very success in his life. One day I find him for teh tarik or kopitiam, so that I want to learn from him how to become so successful. You see the different poor and the rich and poor people, the different mindset. Okay, and there is one book called The Millionaire Mind. Okay, T. Harvard. He shared the 17 differences between the rich and the poor. And do you know that when one day he parked his sport car, very luxury sport car beside the one cafe. Okay, and after finish the breakfast, he came out. Okay, he sees someone kick his car. Why you so rich? Why you so rich? Why you so rich? The hate. Okay, the hatred. They hate against the rich people. If you hate them, you won't get it. So in our life also the same. Whatever thing that you jealous, you envy still positive, but jealous, you hate, you won't get it. You jealous on people's success, you will not success. You jealous on people wealthy, healthy, happy family, you won't get it in your life. You reject it out. Okay, so remember, yeah. So if you have this kind of thinking, abundant. And a lot of time, why we talk about money, self-limiting belief in money? Because some people work very hard. They learn a lot, but they still cannot achieve what they want in terms of money aspect. Or maybe they cannot break through. Let's say they keep on the same situations for many years. They work very hard day and night. Maybe they need to study further. What is limiting them? Okay. Now, in professional coaching, we have self-limiting belief, the 8th one. Okay, how to empower shift. Money also have. Where it comes from can be your childhood influence. Who implant that? Your mate, your parents, your grandparents. They implant a lot of negative thought, negative mindset to you. Even I can share with you, I didn't blame, but I just share with you. I came from poor family. So my mother always give me an idea that need to take advantage on other people so that you earn. You take more, you earn. Okay, and don't give up so that your money will grow or whatever you have to grow. That is the wrong mentality and poor mentality. The more you take advantage on people, actually that is the poor. It will lead you to an even worse situation. Okay, if you want to become rich, it's about giving up. The more you give, actually you get even more. The other way around. So that is the wrong mindset implant or imposed by your parents, your educations, even your school teacher, your friend, your relative, all implant all this kind of negative. Or maybe suddenly your parents is a businessman. Okay, suddenly your parents bankrupt, and it will implant a very negative emotions or negative thought or factor in your life that you're scared of money, uncertainty, emotional. Okay, even is also include about the cultural value, family. Don't talk about money. Okay, talk about money is not good. Okay, it's immoral, something like that. Okay, that will form your money story. Okay, let's say just now the money is the root of evil. Then you must make it, actually money is neutral. With more money, you can help more people. A lot of people know me very funny face one. If you know me better, you know I very money face. I support everything one. Okay, but legal one. Okay, I don't care big or small I want. Okay, I want more money. Because the more money you have, the more thing you can do. Better life, you can help even more people. Why not? 10 billion, trillion, I also don't care. Support everything. Okay? As long as legal, I want a lot of money. Okay? I always like that. Okay? So, and then, I just not good in number. I just not good in number. But you must understand, financial skill can be learnable. Now, I want to ask every one of you, if you are not good in number, what can you do? Let's say you already try hard, go and learn, attend the class, but you feel very boring. I really cannot sorry I really cannot. About the number, really, when talk about number, it's like someone say that when you look at the number is jumping around. Okay? How? For this kind of people, how? Is there anything that they can do or force themselves another few years to master it? Financial, manage their money. Any idea? Good, Ivy, you're right. Get financial planner, someone that you can trust, and also someone you can trust, license, or maybe independence. You start with small. Maybe you engage small first, then you observe for a few years, at least 3 years, until he say, okay, yeah, this is, after I observe 3 years, okay, already. Then you can put even more. Same as collaboration. You start with small first. Then, okay, good people to work with, collaborate. Then we start even bigger. So it's the same. Okay? So the good thing about financial, actually you can entrust someone to do for you. Not necessarily that you are not good at. It can be the situations where you don't have time. You don't have time. Then you engage someone to do for you. Of course, can. Invest in property, invest in stock or crypto you're not familiar with. Why not? Okay, but you must start with small first because not easy to find someone that you can trust. At least observe for 3 years. At least 3 years. Okay? Minimum. Now, if I earn more, life balance will suffer. Not necessarily. Actually, not necessarily you take A, you have to let go B. Actually, you can take all together. You can make it in a balanced way. Okay? Actually, I can become a small example, not a very good example, but still a good example. Now, if you take me compare with other people, a lot of people richer than me. A lot of people famous than me. A lot of people already go to international, more successful than me. But I can tell you, my one more balanced. Okay? I can go to teaching. In the early morning, I'm the Grab driver for my kids. Every day I send them in and out. On holiday, I bring them for holiday. And that is for kids, family, and sometimes for my couple. Okay? I do whatever I want. So I put it in a more balanced way. It can be done. Okay? Not necessarily you have to sacrifice your time. Just you need to plan ahead, prioritize, that's all. You can have everything. Okay? But in a more balanced way. Some people, they sacrifice anything, fight for money only. And they sacrifice their family time, their health, everything, just for the money. I don't think that is something that you should go for it. Okay? It should be in a balanced way. Can be done. Okay? Can be done. Okay? Now, budgeting will equal to deprivations, not necessarily. Okay? It's about asking, reflect back. Is it something that you want? Okay? Actually, you should ask one question when you spend. For each spending that I incur, will it add value to my life? Quality, happiness, comfortable, safety to my life or not? If yes, go ahead. Don't think too much. Other than that, just to show off, just people ask you to do so and you do, or just to show off, just to impress people, don't go for it. Okay? You have your own life. You know better about yourself. Don't let other people teach you how you should live in your life. You know better. You are the master of your own life. Okay? Now, debt is always bad, not necessary. Okay? A lot of rich people, they utilize debt to multiply their wealth. Okay? Even in financial planning, we always want to reduce the debt, especially high interest debt. That is the first level of financial planning. But I want to tell you another higher level of financial planning is utilize the debt. What is the best debt you can utilize? Housing loan. Housing loan is the cheapest loan in the world. You should utilize to multiply your wealth. Don't simply start, must learn something first. Don't simply, I say, then next day you go and apply loan. Then anything come back, you shoot me back. I will run away. Okay? Learn something first. Don't simply jump into it. Okay? I also, even I'm financial planner, I spend a few thousand just to master the property. I also spend a few thousand to learn crypto investment. Okay? Since 2019 until today, I spent more than 200,000 in learning AI, crypto, property, coaching, business, entrepreneur, all this. I learned a lot. Okay, so never stop learning. Okay, investing is like gambling. You are not buy big or small. Okay, investment is about the time, what you invest, participate in the business. Okay, so it's not gambling, it's engineering, it's science. Okay, become rich also science. You read the book, The Science of Getting Rich. Okay, and I don't make enough to save. Now, you can break through by save whatever money you want to save, then only spend what left over. Then gradually you will save the money. Just a habit change. Okay, and then the wealth will ruin my relationship, not necessarily. One of the big problems in family is because of the money. If you have enough or sufficient money, it actually provides certain protections. It's not keep on quarreling on money, like the situations I faced in my childhood. Okay? And then maybe some people feel that too late to start. No, the second best time to start is today. Okay? Don't run away first. Okay? Complete this class, only go and start. Okay? Talking about money is rude, not necessary. It depends how you talk it. Okay? Rich is only for others, not me. Do you know why the poor people remain poor? Because they not even believe they will become rich in one day. Really, you go and ask. Okay, they always think that rich is not for me. Even for my sister, okay, I can tell you, I asked her to go for the class to increase his mindset. I mean, enhance his mindset, everything. He also said the same thing. She also said the same thing to me. This training is for you all, not for me. I'm comfortable where I am today. Why I need to go for the class? I'm very comfortable. But from my end, I look at her, I feel that there is big room for improvement. You change your mindset, you change your life. And what is the faster way to change your mindset? Learn. That's why I committed for training, because training can change a person's life by starting changing their mindset. Okay? Okay, money is... Now, I just want to ask, anyone thinking that money is limited? Anyone thinking that money is limited? If I get more, other people get less. The zero-sum game. Anyone have this thought? No, no problem. You can admit here. After this class, no one will remember. Okay, just within this room only, not limited, correct. Actually, it's unlimited. Resource is unlimited. Your friend, your colleague earn 1 million. It won't affect you earn 1 million. Even you stay in the same house, same housing area, not limited. And tell you what, if the money is limited, if you compare 10 years down the road, 10 years ago, the amount, the wealth, the total amount wealth that you accumulate is small, should be the same, but actually increase a lot, multiply a lot if you go and compare. Okay, and another mindset is about competition mindset. Actually, this one, you can refer the book, The Science of Getting Rich. Actually, The Science of Getting Rich is the book before The Secret, the Power of Attraction. Okay. Now, any one of you having a competition mindset, thinking that we need to compete with others or compete with other coach so that you can success, so that you can earn more, so that you can become the best of the best. Anyone? And because there is a book called The World is Flat, and he always say about competitions is very important. Anyone have this thought? If yes, abandon today. Throw it away. Nothing wrong with it because we are teach in this way. Anyone feeling that I need to compete with others, I need to kill my competitor, I need to take away their customer, I need to take away their business. The competition mindset. Yes or no? Anyone? No, really? Are you sure or not? Okay, never mind. If you have, maybe I say like that, you're not there to admit also. Sorry. So, competitions, you must abandon. The wealth creations is not from competitions. The wealth creations is through creation, adding value, collaboration. Okay? You can benchmark your customer. You can benchmark your competitor. But you not necessarily need to beat your customer. Beat your competitor, kill your competitor, take over their business, fight against them. No, you can benchmark. But when reach certain level, you benchmark on yourself. Okay? So competition mindset is wrong. Now, recently, I also, there is one spiritual leader in China. So student will ask, teacher, did you compare your method with other people, other spiritual leader in China? She very young, 20 plus only. Okay. Did you compare your healing method with other spiritual leader or not? And this spiritual leader say, no, I didn't compare. Because important thing is about creativity. Creativity. If you're creative enough to design the healing method or the teaching method, the content, you will earn a lot of money. You no need to compete with other people. Okay, you create your wealth by creation, creativity. Fix your customer problem. Settle. You focus on customer, not focus on your enemy or competitor. So you must change your mindset. Now, there are some people, they create their business because they came from poor family, and then they don't want people to look down on them. This kind of negative feeling, I don't want people to look down on me. And I can tell you, they still can grow the business to a certain level and then it will collapse. Why? Because it's based on a negative feeling, negative emotions, and negative intention. Okay, it won't last longer. It will go down. Okay, so that's why you must adjust it. What is your core intentions for your business or your career success? It should be helping others, right? Good intention, right? Create the impact, positive impact, create enlightenment, etc. This really matter. This more matter compared to others. Okay? Okay, this one. empower common feeling. Now, this is another one example. Maybe I will stop here. Depends. Okay. Actually, this is a case study where he earned a lot of money, but he keep on anxious about money. Okay, why? Because in the past, during the financial crisis, his parents lost money and he feel uncertainty about money. That's why he very scared, very uncertainty, very conservative, not there to invest. Okay, very conservative. Maybe put all the money not in the bank, in the below or below tip. Okay, so you must find out what is the root cause by questioning, conversation, or asking the question. Once you identify, you reprogram it with NLP words, positive affirmation. Okay, then you gradually will change your life. And once you break through, you earn even more. Some people is stopped at 2 million. He cannot break through because of what? Limiting belief. Because his parent bankrupt at the 2 million. So that is the number. So they must break through. Okay, find out what is the root cause and then overcome it with the breakthrough. 2 million also good for me. Okay, I'm okay with 10 million. Okay, or 20 million. Okay, change it. Okay, so I think I overshot already the content. Okay, so far you all have any questions? I'm sorry, the overuse your time.
It's fine. Thank you very much to our speaker, Coach. Give him a really good clap. All right. Any question from the floor, please really feel free to type at the chat box or really unmute yourself and ask Coach Yong on how to accumulate wealth. Any question from the floor?
Yes, whatever you feel will become reality.
Can I ask a question, Coach Yong?
Oh yeah.
Jali, yeah. I'm curious. You are a very established financial planner, and you're also a very skilled coach. So how do I say? What is the main coaching skills that you use in financial planning for yourself, maybe?
Oh, okay. Actually, after I learned the CAC, CPC, I tend to not giving answer anymore. Asking, let's say, actually, I have one example. Is one customer, well, actually, after I do the professional training, one financial profession, he asked me, I every month pay 36,000. Sorry, every year. Every year I pay 36,000 for my parents' medical. Should I continue? I didn't give the answer. I throw a few questions. Okay, because why is so high medical cost, medical premium? Because his parents is, his father is, I think mother, is having a heart disease. So I will ask, how serious is the heart disease? And then what is the cost? And will this heart disease cause some problem to other organ? And all this you must quantify, understand the risk behind. And current at the age of 65 until the age of 80, they are still 15 years to go. Okay, so I'm asking you, and also, is there any medical history in your parents, sibling, grandfather, grandmother? All this you count in. And then after that, he know the answer already. Then I say you already have the answer. So this is how I use the questioning. Because a lot of time, like the beginning of the sharing, I say, no matter your kids, your staff or people, if you directly give them the instructions, advice, they won't think too much. They just accept it. But if you throw the questions, you open more possibility and they will go and think. The more they think, that is the commitment, that is the accountability, and that is the skill that they will learn and master. So I think that is really helped by learning the coaching into my advisory.
Okay, thank you.
No problem. Thanks. Good question.
Thank you, Jale, for the question. Any more question from the floor? Feel free to ask. Take this chance to ask Coach Yong how to accumulate wealth.
What is the point of satisfaction for wealth accumulation? Any general rule of thumb?
Actually, actually it's very subjective because everyone perceptions on money or satisfactions, financial freedom, or actually the keywords here is freedom. Freedom. So everyone different, the number also different. And the value against what they want, what kind of life they want, everyone different. So that's why very hard. Important, you feel happy about it, you feel the enjoyment, you feel satisfactions. Important, don't compare with other people. Okay, you know better what kind of life you want. It can be simple, but quality and comfortable life you want. You no need to like always like that. Some people like that. Hey, you should go for Mercedes. Once you get Mercedes, then they will call you, hey, you should go for Lamborghini. And you are the one who pay the loan. They just use the mouth to influence you, and it will create a lot of stress to you. Okay, you know better what kind of vehicle you feel comfortable, still take care of your face a little bit, and got airbag, safety. Okay, even bullet also cannot go in, something like that. Then you feel comfortable, then it's fine. Okay, so everyone different, so you know better of what kind of life you want.
So when you feel contented, you don't feel pressured,
Yes,
that is financial freedom lah.
yeah. As long as you no need to worry about money, enjoy what kind of life you want. Okay.
That's the problem. Man is greedy, Today you have this house, tomorrow you want a bigger house.
Actually, actually greedy is the key to the society
Wealth.
development. It cannot avoid that. That is part of it. But just is it something that you want or not? Of course, we always challenge ourselves, benchmark like 10% more, better. Okay. But what you enjoy actually maybe just part of it. Extra one maybe is something you need to add value to the society, giving back or whatever. Okay. So when you reach certain level, extra 1 million, 2 million, you won't feel any feeling one. Like Elon Musk, 10 million, 5 million extra, they won't feel the feeling. Okay, they will find higher purpose already, that level. Actualization.
Elon Musk 300 million. 300 million, he feels the pain.
Yeah, that's why everyone different. Important is you. Okay, ask yourself which one is comfortable.
Right. Okay, thank you.
No problem. Good question.
Right. Any more question from the floor? Feel free to ask. We still have some time on the clock.
Oh, really? We still got some time. I thought I
To
would
answer one or two more questions.
Oh, okay.
It's tired already. So, Jacqueline, do you have any question to ask? I see.
Yeah.
Yes,
Just
okay.
now, Coach Yong, you were talking about your advice for people to engage a financial planner. You need to observe 3 months or 3 years. Just now you mentioned. Can you elaborate? What do you mean by that?
Because actually it's the same concept how you work with people. Because actually that is also part of the ancient Chinese wisdom. We need to observe a person, your staff, the people that you collaborate at least for 3 years.
Okay, maybe let me clarify, because you see in the coaching, my understanding is, you can actually sit in for non-chargeable sections just to try it out and get to know your coach, whether you're comfortable, you have the trust and so forth. But for a financial planner, I mean, how do you actually establish the trust? I mean, I can't just look at your company and say, hey, I see that you will be showing up in YouTube or writing, then I trust you. Cannot, right? So I'm just wondering, how do you establish that?
Actually, it's like that. You can start with a small one. Okay, maybe small one means that you no need to disclose anything. Maybe you start with a small investment first, or maybe you buy one insurance first. Then you continue observe his ability, experience. But of course, license, education background, how many years, all these one count also as a part of the screening method. But also, not necessarily all the qualification is there, but you still need to observe a person for some time. So that's why you need to start with the small one first. Even the collaborate also the same. You want to collaborate with a person, maybe you start with a small project. Then, okay, I know your ability, how you deal with the things, responsibility, all these things. Then after that, we come with the big project. So if small project also cannot run, then big project, no. Not sure, no.
No, because, okay, maybe, sorry, as a follow-up question is more on, in the coaching session, we also learned that, like the first sections when the coach and the coachee try to establish a relationship, the coach actually has the right to say, hey, I don't want to continue this arrangement. But in the case of the financial planning, do you have such arrangement, and when do you execute that?
Okay. Normally, maybe next year it won't continue, or maybe they can switch to other advisor, or maybe banker. Let's say you don't like this banker attitude or the way of dealing thing, not clarify a lot of things. They just do whatever, and they didn't tell us the updates, everything. Maybe you can switch over to others that you want. Okay, the customer always have the right to change the agent, change the advisor, change the planner. It's the same as a coach.
Yeah, that's why this part I'm confused. I mean, if let's say I engage a financial planner for the first sections that I feel like I'm not comfortable, I don't even want to start small, right?
Yes.
But the thing is, I want to give chance to observe the person. Now the question is, when you talk about the 3 years, I mean, how this whole equation fit in? That's why I'm a bit lost. It would be good you can explain. Yeah.
No, actually 3 years is just my suggestion, my own experience, that you want to identify, or maybe you want to understand whether this person can be trusted or not. Because financial planning, we touch a lot of financial, very sensitive asset, even internal, your like, dislike, your preference, you like big child more, or you like all these things we will discuss personally one-on-one. So it's very sensitive, very confidential. So some people feel not so comfortable to disclose. So they will start with a small one. Maybe, okay, I invest through you first, maybe small one. Then after observe, wow, you do it very good. So I continue plug in more, something like that. Yeah. Will I answer your questions?
Half, because I also try to understand when you say financial planner also use tools, to design the roadmap. So it's to me, it looks like a long-term sort of planning, but the way you explain is it's like try and error sort of relationship. And then if over 3 years, if I observe that the financial planning is efficient and is good, then does it mean I'm going to invest more? But the plan is already done up front, right? That's why I'm a bit disconnect.
Actually it depends, because there are some, even a graduate, university graduate, they even approach a financial planning to draw a roadmap. They want to see how far they can go. Can you imagine, just graduate, okay? They are comfortable to disclose everything that they have, because for youngsters, they are still okay. For all generation people, they a little bit reserved. So to a certain extent, they might not commit. Okay, and the financial planning, not necessarily they need to do the analysis. You can start with buying some investment, or even unit trust, or even insurance, or even a PA, the small one, car insurance. And why I say 3 years, because that is from another concept, that this is how we observe a person. Of course, after 3 years also can become a moron, or even a evil also, but just at least 3 years is a good. Whether you can apply the same concept, observe your staff, observe your collaboration partner or whatever for 3 years. Start with a small one, okay? Then of course for financial plan, I disclose, I do a one whole plan for you, and you're not comfortable, I always disappear, holiday. Then next year you go for other advisor. So it's up to you. Customer will be the one who decide. They can choose to change. Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Sorry, I combined these two together, confused everyone.
Okay.
Right, what a wonderful question from Jacqueline. We are hitting 9:32 already. I apologize if there's more question. Maybe feel free to contact Coach Yong through his LinkedIn, and also through his contact. I believe he has shared with us. So anyhow, we would like to close this session. Thank you for coming for this very evening, spending your time with us. Mrs. C, see you next time.
Okay, see you. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Young.
Thank you, everyone. Thanks.
Thank you. Thank you.
Everyone.
Thanks.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.